Welcome back to Cinema Kane Video. Tonight, you're in for an episode of Be Kind Rewind, where we talk about classics that are often left on the shelf rather than picked up for the cinematic gold that they are. Tonight, we're rewinding all the way back to 1952 and John Ford's classic, The Quiet Man, a movie with more longing glances than a high school prom. So, The Quiet Man. Ford is generally known for directing films where it's a desert backdrop. He was the Westerns guy, Soldiers on Cavalry. Well, in this movie, he gets to trade that in for the rolling hills of Ireland and a man trying to make peace with his past while, hopefully, starting a bright future. Enter Sean Thornton, American boxer, played by John Wayne, and his would-be stubborn Irish bride, Mary Kate Danaher, played by Maureen O'Hara. What ensues is a classic will they won't they relationship. Something along the lines of Han Solo and Princess Leia. You can tell they care for each other, but they're both so stubborn and pig-headed that they refuse to admit it. Along the way, you get a courting ritual that has to be agreed upon by Mary Kate's brother. This, in turn, would cause one of the longest and funniest fight scenes ever in a movie, at least in my humble opinion. The Quiet Man also has a quiet little nod in the movie E.T. If you recall, there's a scene in Elliot's classroom where E.T. has kind of linked with him and he starts doing things like setting the frogs free, and at one point E.T. is watching a movie at home and Elliot is reenacting the scene at his school. The scene in question on the TV is from a scene in The Quiet Man. The Quiet Man is one of those movies where the cinematography and the acting are what enhances what could be a humdrum romantic movie. But in that atmosphere with these actors during this time period, it was electric chemistry you could not match. I can't say enough good things. Yes, a lot of people say John Wayne is John Wayne in every movie he makes. Well, guess what? So is Arnold Schwarzenegger, so is Bruce Willis. These actors, John Wayne, they all have one thing in common. They know how to deliver what they can deliver. John Wayne, in this case, is delivering a tough man full of pride who is trying to escape something from his past. And in doing so, he finds his future. It's a beautiful film. If you've never seen The Quiet Man, I highly recommend it. It's one of those movies that once you see it, it will probably become a favorite. There's equal parts comedy, drama, and romance. I guarantee you, you can't go wrong if you rewind this dusty gem and give it a whirl. I'm your host, Cinema Kane. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Be Kind Rewind. Don't forget to always pay your late fees. And I'll see you at the video store.